Sigma males are the least common of all the social archetypes. It's only natural to wonder why Sigma guys are so uncommon. There should be a large number of them. They are in fact full of inconsistencies, and you will see why pretty quickly. To people who observe them, their personality qualities frequently appear to be at odds with one another, when in fact that is exactly what distinguishes them. However, conflicting personality qualities are uncommon, and only a small percentage of people are considered Sigma males in the social hierarchy. Sigma is a logic-driven type with a knack for problem-solving and goal-oriented mindset. They are capable of predicting events far into the future with incredible accuracy. If you're a Sigma, you've probably spent a lot of your life feeling misunderstood or strange. You are correct. The Sigma male is extremely rare. They are usually critical, blunt, and focused on getting things done, and this is hardly a recipe for a pleasant conversation. As a result, many of them skip social situations in favor of concentrating on their ideas, projects, or work. They have a small group of trustworthy friends with whom they build intimate bonds, and those friends mean the world to them. Those same characteristics, on the other hand, can make the Sigma a formidable opponent. In almost every field, they tend to stand out. Today we're taking a look at why Sigma guys are so rare, as well as the features that distinguish them. Let's get into it. Welcome to Success for Breakfast, where I'm serving up brain food made simple. Hit that subscribe button to get daily videos created to give you the tools to level up your life. Starting us off at number 5 on our list today is Sigma males are natural leaders who despise being in charge. I suppose despise is a strong term to describe their feelings about being in charge in any given situation. They are, after all, natural leaders. They have all the characteristics necessary to lead honestly and correctly, they simply just don't want to. They would rather sit back and do things on their own, but they are frequently propelled into leadership positions. This is unusual simply because individuals who normally lead are those that desire to and are content with taking on leadership responsibilities. It's not that Sigma males would make bad leaders, it's just that they don't want to stand in front of people and deliver orders. However, it's possible that this is one of the reasons they produce some of the best leaders out there. In this sense, the contradiction is extremely unusual, yet extremely valuable. Sigma guys can always be counted on to get the job done. They have the ideal combination of self-reliance, introspection, and intelligence to solve any problem and turn inefficiency into efficiency. On your team, you should always have a Sigma man. You have the assurance and leadership of an alpha male without the drawbacks of someone with a strong and fragile ego who requires constant validation. A Sigma male will never give up, no matter how difficult or inconvenient it is. Instead, he'll keep working on something until he comes up with a solution. They are the types who aren't scared to get their hands dirty because the goal, not their image, is their first priority. Number 4 on today's list is they enjoy in-depth conversations but are not great socializers. This is solely due to the fact that small talk is a Sigma male's biggest turnoff. They really don't like it. You'd think that someone that enjoys discussing matters as much as a Sigma male would be wonderful in social situations, but they're really quite shy when meeting new people. To be honest, they'd prefer to sit with a single person and have a genuine, meaningful conversation, rather than socializing and chit-chatting with people they don't know. This is a rare quality. People that are good at conversing are usually excellent in social circumstances. They get along well with others and can talk to just about anyone about anything. Sigma guys can come across as cold and calculated at first, which can turn off those who don't understand them. As a result, socializing becomes difficult and uncomfortable for everyone involved. It's why they thrive in employment where they can work alone without having to engage in small talk. Because of their rarity, they are excellent company if you need someone to talk to. They aren't exactly the life of the party though. The number 3 reason Sigma males are so rare is they are logical, with the exception of relationships. Relationships are frequently where they fail. They are typically very rational thinkers who base their conclusions on rationality. However, when it comes to relationships, they can't seem to set their overanalyzing minds aside in order to get that close to people. It's as though they keep others at a distance because they're afraid of being misunderstood. And they are misunderstood the majority of the time. Although it makes sense to avoid judgment in this way, it's detrimental to both sexual and platonic relationships. Emotions play a very different function than thinking, and it's something that Sigma males are uncomfortable with. This is unusual because they sort out their feelings using reasoning and analysis, which is not how emotions, particularly love, function. Failure to understand their feelings in this manner may drive them crazy, and they may push people away to avoid having to deal with it. It's a rare trait that just a few people have, with Sigma males having the most. If you've gotten some value from this video so far, please show your appreciation and hit that like button. That's going to signal YouTube that you think other people could benefit from this video too. Coming up at the runner-up spot on today's list is they are very analytical yet also creative. This is one of the most uncommon characteristics among Sigma males. There aren't many analytical or logical thinkers who are also creative, imaginative thinkers. Creative people are prone to leaning one way or the other, but this is not the case with Sigma guys. They have an equal amount of each, which results in some unusual hobbies and skills. Because of these two characteristics, they create some of the best entrepreneurs. To develop something that is both intriguing and distinctive, you must be able to think both artistically and logically. The pieces must fall into place perfectly, something they excel at because it's in their nature to balance the two. However, this is very uncommon. Others within the social archetype can be both imaginative and analytical, but they must make a concentrated effort to be one or the other. Sigma males are unique among personality types since they do both equally well and naturally. Topping our list today, and the number one reason why Sigma males are so rare, is they are open-minded yet appear detached. Sigma has a lot of inward-looking qualities. They digest information and think profoundly, yet none of this is evident. They are aloof and even rude at times since they don't communicate about what they're thinking. They are well known for not being very pleasant at first, and many people assume that this means they aren't very open-minded. This is not the case. Sigma men are highly open-minded. They are open to interpreting anything and think extensively about a wide variety of situations and issues. However, they are extremely unusual since they never externalize any of this. Even while they're open to thinking about and discussing some topics with a single person, they're not the sort to be outspoken about them. It's a bit paradoxical, which is one of the reasons this archetype is so uncommon. Many open-minded people like to talk about problems and show others what they're thinking, whereas Sigma guys prefer to ponder about them alone. Sigma guys are men of few words. Almost never will you find them speaking and gossiping about trivial matters in their lives. This is because they are unconcerned about minor, insignificant details that may or may not matter in the future, but also because they recognize the importance of safeguarding their own energy. And for a Sigma guy, nothing is more vital than his own energy. However, just because they are silent doesn't mean they allow themselves to be pushed around. So why are Sigma males so uncommon? It has a lot to do with the contradictory personality qualities that are frequently misconstrued by the general public. They are the rarest archetype because of the way these attributes work against one another and even for each other at different times. Can you relate to any of these Sigma male qualities? If so, you could be the rarest archetype in the world. You've got this, now go get it done. Grab yourself some more brain food to help you level up your life and click on one of the videos on your screen right now.